these are flowers. And yes, there's a bunch of grass over here. I was going to spend today weeding this, but last time I did it, I messed up my hand. Look at this. I got calluses and, man, that thing sucked. But I really like the tool, which brings me back to the cover crop problem that we have over here. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday. Whoop, whoop. Anyways, guys, it's actually pretty nice outside. It's kind of hot, but it's not too hot. I gotta go walk my uncle's dog again. And yeah, I'm gonna be walking that dog for probably 2 months because stuff is happening. Anyways, guys, look at this. I planted an avocado. I can't talk. I planted an avocado tree. It has not come up yet, but it will come up eventually. Also, I'm trying to clone more trees. I'm trying to clone our pear tree, our Juneberry tree, and the flowering trees in our front yard. But none of them ever cloned. I got rid of one this time. And I put them in the ground, and then something ate all my trees in the ground before they even had a chance to grow. So I don't know what to do. Anyways, guys, let's get to this. I'm not going to film walk a dog, so I need both hands. I will probably film it tomorrow because my mom should be coming with me tomorrow because I think she's off. But I can't film the dogs because it's just a pain in the butt to do both. So I will cut back in a few minutes. Hi, guys. Before we start this video, I just want to remind you guys to remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and click that little bell. Click, 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 bang, bang, boom, boom, bang. Especially if you want to see more of my videos. It means a lot to me if you do that. You really help the channel. I will talk to you guys. Let's get this started. So, hi guys, I'm back. Before I walk the dog, I'm gonna show you this. Look, these are all trees. These are the flower trees, which still no roots. Which I don't think I'm supposed to keep in water this long. Oh well. And these are Juneberries, and these are the pear tree. Anyways, guys, I want to ask you guys a question. I've been thinking about this because my audience seems very discombobulated now because I'm vlogging and live streaming at the same time. I never had the chance to live stream before, and maybe I'm thinking about making a second channel just for live streams. And that way, this channel will be for vlogs, and I have another one called Crush X64 live stream or gaming, something like that. This would be Crush X64 vlogs, and I'd have 2 channels, and that way I could do 3 videos on this and 3 videos on the other channel. That way, if people want to watch me vlog, they can come here. And the other channel, they want to watch me live stream, you can go there, you know? And also, I mean, it'll probably be more work, but I think it'd be better for my channel in the long run because last month, or in the last couple weeks, I had like almost 150 subscribers from live stream. I got a bunch of subscribers from live streaming, and then I started vlogging, and then they all unsubscribed, so I think they just like me for my, and plus I get way more views live streaming than I do vlogging, so I don't know what to do. Maybe, if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. I'm debating if I should make another channel for live streaming and one for vlogging. Like, keep this one for vlogging, make another channel for live streaming. And I might even go on Twitch, because maybe Twitch might be a better place. I don't know, I never really did anything on Twitch, but it'd be good to diversify, you know? Just in case I ever get big on one, I think it's easier to get, I don't know if it's easier to get bigger on Twitch or not. I don't know, I gotta do a lot of debating here. Oh, before I take the dog for a walk, look at Puppy, he's happy. Yeah, you're gonna come with me, Jake, because you can't leave me here by yourself. Anyways, I talked briefly about this in one of my live streams last couple of days, but I used to be a huge fan of Jurassic Park. My favorite Jurassic Park movie, I know, this is going to shock a lot of people, not the first one. I like the second one better than the first one. Just my opinion. Obviously, the first one is better made. The first one is absolutely a masterpiece. It's probably one of the best movies ever made. Maybe. I don't know. Well, probably. It's probably in like the top 10 best movies ever made, because it still holds up to, even the CGI still holds up to today. You can't even tell what's practical and what's CGI in that movie. It's actually absolutely amazing. But I like the second one better, mainly because I love the raptors scene where they're running through the thing. Also, I like the part where they're already dinosaurs loose on the island. They gotta go, like, basically survive the island. And then I love the ending where the T-Rex get loose in New York. That blew my mind as a kid. Probably just nostalgia talking, but it blew my mind as a kid. Also, I probably watched Jurassic Park 3 in any of them because Jurassic Park 3 was the only one we had on DVD for a while, and this was a weird point in history where everything was going to DVD, but not everything was technically a DVD yet. So we technically, we had the first 2 as a VCR tape, but we didn't have any VCRs because our VCRs all broke, but we had we had number 3 as a DVD. Eventually, we wouldn't bought the other 2 on DVD, now we own all 3 on DVD, but I watched the 3rd one probably more than any of them. I used to be a huge dinosaur fan. I was obsessed with dinosaurs as a kid. I used to, it actually started with Godzilla. The original, the one Godzilla I like the most, which is, again, going to amaze a lot of people. I love Godzilla 1998. It's still one of my favorite movies to this day. I've always been obsessed with giant monsters. I don't know why. Like, giant dinosaurs, giant monsters. I used to love, I like Tremors because it's a monster movie. But, yeah, I'm just obsessed with Godzilla. I was obsessed with Godzilla. Always was obsessed with him, and now I was really into dinosaurs as a kid. Loved Jurassic Park. I loved Jurassic Park 3 as a kid. It's not really my favorite anymore. don't really care much for Jurassic World 1 or 2, or I haven't seen the third one yet because it's out in theater. But what I'm getting at is, I thought that Jurassic World. I watched Camp Cretaceous for the first time in the last like 4 days probably, and it blew my mind. It's probably my favorite, maybe my second favorite Jurassic Park. It probably goes. If I'm ranking it by the best ones made, it probably goes the original, Camp Cretaceous, then 2, and then 3, and then Jurassic World. No, then they don't matter. They suck. But yeah, I'm harsh on the new ones. I don't like the new ones. They're kind of stupid. Anyways, Camp Cretaceous I think is one of my favorite Jurassic Park things I've seen. I cannot wait for season 5. It's supposed to be the last season, which I don't know if it is or not. I hope it's not, because I just started watching it, and man, I wish I would have watched it sooner. I didn't really like the CGI. It looked pretty bad from the trailers, but the first season the CGI is pretty bad for dinosaurs, but it gets a lot better the second, third, and fourth season. And now it's not too bad once you watch like the first season. It's pretty noticeable. The CGI is kind of wonky, but once you watch the whole like second season, it gets a lot better. But I absolutely love it's a great show. If anybody's a fan of dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, you should really check out Camp Cretaceous. They actually had done it. I actually thought it was for like, I thought it was like a cartoon for like little kids watching. I mean, technically it kind of is. Obviously, it's not meant for adults. It's not like Family Guy like adult, but there's actually some stuff in it. Like there's some, like, it's not for little kids. I thought the way the CGI looked at stuff, I thought it was like little kids, but it's actually not. It's actually for more like, I don't know. I think it's for everyone. It's kind of like a Pixar. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Pixar or Disney movie. I'm trying to say Pixar or Disney at the same time. Pixar or Disney movie. I don't know what the heck that came from. I don't want to say it again. Probably get demonetized for how I'm talking. But yeah, Jake, you ready to go for a walk? You come with me. You're gonna stay here. You can't carry because you tear apart the house trying to get out and come find me. Come on, go for a walk, Jake. Come on. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So bye, guys. I'm back. So I'm gonna do a nice little garden tour. We haven't seen a garden in a while, and things are actually popping. This garden looks better than the other garden because I'll tell you why here in a minute. Because I did something stupid, and I'll tell you my mistake here in a minute. It's a cover crop mistake, guys. Because yeah, I'll show you what I did in a minute. It's my fault, which yeah, should be my fault. But anyway, guys, over here we have Marigold Flowers. Oh, also I didn't show you this. I'm actually this is the first year we're ever trellising our cucumbers. We got a whole bunch of cucumbers. Bam, cucumbers. Over here we got more marigolds. They're popping. Bought them from the store. Didn't grow them from seed. We got a few green beans. I'm gonna say green peppers. Green beans down here because I didn't have a whole row. I think that's a green bean. I'm pretty sure that's a green bean. But I know these are squash. These are spaghetti squash because I love spaghetti squash. These are spaghetti squash. Over here is my couple of sweet potatoes, which I wanted to make a whole row of sweet potatoes, but I didn't have enough because I couldn't find slips anymore, so I tried to grow them from a potato I got from the store and it took forever. And so far I only have 3. I'm going to plant some more out as we go along. Also, our trellis wasn't quite long enough for this, so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7 plants that aren't going to be trellis, which will be fine. We'll see what does better. Down here we got white squash. These are white squash from about here over, and these are zucchini from here over. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zucchini plants, and over here we have tomatoes because I didn't have enough room in the other garden for tomatoes. I ran out of room in the main garden, so we plant tomatoes over here. We got tomato here to here. The chickens killed some of them, actually a lot of them, because there was one here, was one there. But the chickens, these actually look pretty decent. Oh, these are flowers. And yes, there's a bunch of grass over here. I was going to spend the day weeding this, but last time I did it, I messed up my hand. Look at this. I got calluses, and man, that thing sucked. But I really like the tool, which brings me back to the cover crop problem that we have over here, which we tried to do no-till. I don't think we're going to do no-till anymore. Every time I try it, it doesn't work out for me. I mean, in theory, it should work. But we just have, this year, the reason why it didn't work, I'll tell you why. I'll show you why, actually. Because I picked the wrong type of cover crop. I forgot we was going to try to do no-till. So I threw out a mixture of a whole bunch of seeds. Has like all kinds of stuff in it. Most of it died off in the winter. And then in the spring, the winter rye, well, once everything outside the winter rye grew, the winter rye, some peas, and some hairy vetch grew through the winter. But everything else died. There was other stuff in it too. But look at it. It is a weedy mess. And the clover is what the problem is. We have clover galore because clover does not get killed by just mowing it. You have to either pull it out, which I'm going to have to. By the way, our corn had issues germinating in it too. We didn't really get that great. I mean, we have corn, but and these are just weeds over here, regular weeds. We have a bad problem with what do you call it? Ragweed. These are mostly ragweeds. We have a bad problem with ragweed. So I'm going to go through here and pull all these weeds out by hand, around the plants anyways. The walkways, we're just going to leave it in clover because that's actually a good thing because it actually keeps compaction, the clover does. But in the fall, we're going to have to, once we get everything out of here, we're going to basically, I'm going to come through with a weed eater or maybe a lawnmower and put it in the low setting and just scalp the garden with the clover and then dig it up and then plant cover crop. Because this year we're going to do another cover crop. We're going to do hairy veg because I love hairy veg. It dies really easy. Because as soon as it blooms like this, as soon as hairy veg blooms, you cut it and it dies. See, if you cut this, it would die because it's blooming. The same thing with, okay. So basically, we're just going to cut it. We're going to dig it up again because we got to get rid of that clover. The clover is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I forgot to show you the garden tour. We got, over here we got cabbages, which aren't doing so great because we got a groundhog issue. Yes, Mr. Groundhog is back. I was going to spend the day weeding the garden, both gardens, but it actually rained all night last night. So it's really wet, which you're not really supposed to work in the garden. I am going to water the garden today because I got compost tea making, which I thought I forgot to make it. And I was going to do it when it was hot when we didn't have no rain, but it takes a day to make compost tea. So I'm a day late, my bad. But yeah, by the way, the bees absolutely love this hairy veg. They love these flowers. It's a good early pollinating source for your bees in your garden. But yeah, I'll show you what happened over in this way. We got more tomatoes. These are big old tomatoes. These are actually growing better. We got peppers over here too. We got pepper. Some of these are hot peppers. Some of these are no heat habaneros. Some are sweet peppers. Over here, we had more marigolds, a couple peppers. We actually was supposed to have, we threw out a bunch of flower seeds. We can never get flower seeds to germinate. I have no idea why. Probably because we didn't dig it up. We're going to dig this up. We're going to probably come here and scalp this because it's getting out of control. Might have to take the weeder to this because look at this. There's a bunch of milkweed. Not milkweed. Ragweed. There we go. Anyways, we have potatoes over in this garden, which we didn't really get that many potatoes. Here's some more rye that didn't die because it probably just germinated, so that's fine. Yeah, we got potatoes. We got 2 rows of potatoes all the way across. We have like a half row of onions, which is actually doing pretty decent. I'll pull some of these. I'm going to leave all this clover in between the walkways because that's just fine. It actually prevents weeds and stuff. That house scared the crap out of me. We have, this is Swiss chard. Most of my Swiss chard and stuff got ate alive by bugs and groundhogs. Like, look at this. The groundhog found my cabbage, or Swiss chard. They found another one. Oh my God, this groundhog has to go. This groundhog has to go. This is broccoli. No, that's kale. Broccoli. That one's broccoli. One of these is broccoli. I don't know if I'm getting broccoli this year or not because I get that. One of the, I think that's broccoli. That's kale. I can't remember. And then there's my purple cabbage because I like cabbage. I like a bunch of stuff. And all this way over here, all that. Oh, here's more. Here's more kale, I think. And over here, there's a whole bunch of corn, which you plant corn in blocks like this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's supposed to be a row there that didn't really pop up too well. But the corn that did pop up is actually doing pretty well considering we planted it way late in our area. So we was actually a couple weeks late on the corn. Like a week or 2 late, but that's fine. It'll be fine. Actually, our whole garden was actually a couple weeks late. We could have had cabbage and stuff in the ground like 3 weeks before we did potatoes. Next year, for our cover crop, we're going to... Well, I'm just going to dig it up once in the spring, and then that should be it. And then, yeah, because I know you shouldn't... I know it's better for your soil, but actually just having a cover crop is better for your soil than nothing. I know if you do all these things, it's actually way better. Compost tea, cover crop, and no-till. Like, the less you disturb your soil, the better. So, I don't know. But the thing is, it's hard to plant in a cover crop. It's really hard to plant, especially in clover like this. We had a heck of a time planting in it. And anyways, so this next year we're going to plant, this is what we're going to plant for a cover crop this year at the end of the fall. We only have one time for a cover crop, it's at the end of the fall. Around October-ish is when we plant a cover crop. So I'm going to plant, it's going to be hairy vetch for a nitrogen fixture. It's going to be winter rye because it just does all kinds of things. It mines the soil, brings up nutrients because there's really long tap roots, not fibrous roots that hold in the soil. The hairy vetch brings the pollinators in the spring and all that good stuff. And then we're going to do, I want to try oats and triticale because the more variety you have of different species, the more bacteria you get in your soil and it's better for your plants. So Yeah, also, guys, I'm going to show you my compost tea mixture. I already watered this with compost tea because I've been watering this like crazy with compost tea because we did not have enough compost this year to go around. So I just plant that directly in the dirt over here, which is something we usually do. Usually we put compost around everything we plant. So, yeah, that was interesting, to say the least. Anyways, I'm exhausted. I make it like a third, I don't know, almost like a 70% 50-gallon barrel, and that's usually enough compost tea to water everything we have in our garden. 2 gardens now. So here, I'll show you what this looks like. Also, we bought a new bag. We used to have these little tiny bags, but now we have like this thing, which actually works pretty well. You just put compost in this, and away it goes. It's actually heavy because it's wet. Yeah, and there you go. Compost tea, baby. Does wonders for your garden, actually. It really does. Actually, compost tea, cover crop, you don't really got to fertilize. And if you add compost every year, like you really don't got to use any fertilization, like any chemicals, honestly. We haven't used chemicals to fertilize in gee whiz before I was born, and my dad was a kid. Like, his dad used to use triple 13 on all their stuff, but they had a pretty big farm, and they just started using it. So yeah, they only used it for like 10 years. And my dad had a horse, and he started using this third horse on the garden. It did way better than the chemical stuff. So he just stuck with, and then he made compost out of it. He started making up leaves and made compost, and he was, oh, this is pretty good. So we just fertilized with compost. We throw like compost in with the plants, and they do pretty good. So yeah, I'm really hot. It's actually not that hot out here. It's just the sun is really hot. It's weird. It's kind of muggy. But I gotta go finish watering that. And no, I do not water it by hand. I have a pump I stick in there, and I hook up a hose to it, and I pump it out, and I spray the garden with it, which just makes it like, I gotta water this by hand, but there's not much down there. Oh, next year that's gonna be in corn and potatoes, by the way. Half corn, half potatoes, which would be good for everything. We'll get a lot more corn, a lot more potatoes probably. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So hi guys, I'm back. What? You wanna go? You wanna go? Don't leave me. Hey. No, you can't. No, you can't leave. No, you gotta pay the toll. What are you doing? You're a pain in the butt. You know that?
You are.
You are.
I don't want to be filmed.
Now you're in the abyss and no one can see you. Ooh, spooky. It's spooky, scary Tuscan time. Right, Jake? Right, Jakey? Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Jake? Huh? He says I'm lonely. He says I'm Mr. Lonely. Anyways, guys, if anybody can give me tips on how to grow trees, because I've yet to specifically clone a tree, but I'm going to tell you something cool. This is going to take a while, but my mom I've been wanting to get a plum tree for like ever, and plum trees are expensive. Well, we had a plum tree, and I was growing it from a stick we got from Amazon, but our cats decided to kill it. So my mom bought plums, like 4 or 5 of them. I'm going to grow them from seed. Of course, it won't be the same type of plum tree, but 90% of the time you'll be able to eat it. Maybe 99% of the time. It's pretty, I don't get why people say you can't grow trees from seed and it won't be edible. Like, it just won't be true to the variety you grow. It might actually be a better plum tree than what it did, or it might be a whole new variety. And then if you like it, you can actually clone that tree over and over again. But 90% of the time, you'll be able to get plum from any kind of seed you plant or anything. So, in order to grow a plum tree, I actually looked this up today. I'm going to basically we eat the plum, obviously. Take the plum, wash it with warm water, get all this stuff of it. Take a paper towel, wet it, stick it in the refrigerator for 10 to 12 weeks. Boom, it should sprout, and then you stick it in dirt, and bam. And then you wait till early spring when the last frost is gone, and boom, it should be ready to go. Or you can plant it outside in the wintertime, like at the end of fall, and then just keep it in the ground, and then it should sprout in the spring, supposedly. But I'm going to try the method of putting it in the refrigerator, because we don't have time to wait until fall, because fall's like 3 months away. Anyway, because we're already going to do that because plum needs stratification, which is where it has a cold spell of like 10 to 12 weeks. Because some seeds you have to do that, like some type of trees. But anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Roll the outro. Whoop. Or I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. I don't know why I'm saying roll the outro. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Hi guys, I'm back. Gonna give a vlog. Didn't really do all today. Basically showed you guys the garden. Showed you everything we have grown in the garden. We have some stuff grown. We got a groundhog problem or some kind of problem eating everything in the garden out here. And we got something eating our cucumbers out here too, which probably a groundhog. He's eating everything. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright, guys, thank you for making this fun video. If you would like to watch more of me, click this video or this video and subscribe. And do all 3 or do neither. It doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.